When it comes to dating, most guys have it completely backward. They think impressing a woman is about being agreeable, soft, and always adjusting to her moods. But here's the hard truth. If you don't maintain friend control from the very start, you lose. Fast. Friend control is about leading the dance, staying grounded, and not letting her or the situation dictate who you are. It's about being the immovable force she respects and feels drawn to without even fully understanding why. One of the biggest pillars of friend control is being stoic. That doesn't mean acting cold or robotic. It means not letting your emotions spike just because she's throwing a little drama your way. If she tries to test you, shows up late, gives you a little attitude, flirts with another guy to get a rise out of you, you don't bite. You don't argue, and you definitely don't sulk like a child. You stay calm. You act like you've seen this movie 1,000 times before, because you have. Another critical piece is your voice. Most guys don't realize how much power they leak through their voice alone. When you start speaking faster, higher, or more nervously, just because you're trying to match her energy or seek her approval, you instantly lose ground. Your voice should always be under your control. Slow, clear, relaxed. You lead the pace of the conversation. If you're calm, she has to catch up to you. It's like setting the rhythm of a dance. If you're leading well, she naturally falls into sync without even noticing it. Friend control also means calling out disrespect when it happens, not with anger. Not with an emotional meltdown, just with calm, surgical precision. If she crosses a line, makes a nasty joke, tries to embarrass you in public, you don't ignore it. You don't laugh it off like it didn't happen. You look her dead in the eye and say something like, "That was disrespectful, don't do it again." You don't need a lecture or an argument. You just set the boundary, and if she's worth anything, she'll respect you more for it. Leading the interaction is another core move. It's a mistake to show up on a date with no plan, thinking you'll just wing it. That's how you end up in boring, indecisive conversations that feel like job interviews. Plan ahead. Know where you're going, what you're doing, and how the night should unfold. Leadership is attractive because it signals competence, and a man who's competent is a man she feels safe and excited to follow. Another massive but underrated weapon is being comfortable with silence. Most people are terrified of pauses. They'll scramble to fill the air with chatter because silence feels awkward. But not you. You allow the silence to sit. You stay relaxed. You smile a bit, lean back, sip your drink, and wait. When you're not in a rush to speak, it shows you're not desperate to entertain her. It shows you are comfortable with yourself. And that alone creates an unspoken tension that makes you more magnetic. Eye contact is another battlefield where frame is either won or lost. When you talk to her, look into her eyes like you see right through her. Hold it a little longer than feels normal. Most guys glance away too soon, signaling nervousness. You don't. You stare into her eyes, relaxed and steady. When she talks, you don't flick your eyes around the room looking for a distraction. You lock onto her like she's the only thing worth focusing on at that moment. It's subtle, but it's one of the strongest ways to show your dominance without saying a word. Owning your opinions is a must. Too many men fold when a woman disagrees with them. They start backtracking, apologizing, watering down what they just said. Never do that. You're allowed to disagree. You're allowed to think differently. If she challenges you, hold your ground respectfully but firmly. A man who can stand in his truth without needing approval is rare and attractive. You're not trying to offend, but you're not bending your reality to fit hers either. And here's a fun little piece most people don't think about. Don't smile too much. If you're constantly grinning like you're begging for approval, you lose that slight intimidation factor that women secretly crave. Keep your expressions controlled. A smirk here and there, but mostly stay composed. A serious, calm demeanor makes people lean in. It makes women wonder what you're thinking. It creates a vibe that you're dangerous in a way that's exciting, not threatening. That mystery alone can make you unforgettable. Let's run through a quick example. You show up to a date. She's 10 minutes late. She rushes in, laughing, saying, "Sorry, I'm always late." You smile lightly, look her in the eye, and say, "That's cute. Let's work on that." Simple. Calm, not angry or needy. You lead her to the next location you already planned without asking her 10 times what she wants. During conversation, you disagree on something like favorite movies. Instead of backing down, you smile slightly and say, "I get it. You have bad taste. I forgive you." It's playful, it's confident, and most importantly, it keeps you in the driver's seat without ever being hostile. Friend control isn't about being a dictator. It's about being the mountain she can't move. It's about being the calm eye in the storm of modern dating chaos. When you embody friend control, you don't just attract women, You magnetize them. You become the man who doesn't chase, doesn't explain, and doesn't apologize for who he is. And in a world full of weak frame, that alone makes you rare and powerful. So next time you're out there, remember, hold eye contact, control your voice, lead the pace, and hold the frame. That's how you own the room. And that's how you become the man she can't help but chase. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.